This is the faith that has an initial experience when I put my trust in Jesus. So it's initial faith and it's continual faith, right? So again, in July 1997, Areli and I got married. We sealed the deal, we signed in the dotted line, and we came before, the church and God and said, I do. So that was a done deal. But for the last 25 years, we've been building a life together. You see what happens? So you got the legal component that we got married, but now we've been building a life together. So translate that into salvation. Hopefully everybody has a time, a set date where you legally came from deadness into life, from darkness into life. Tracking? I hope you have that. But then from that experience, that was not the goal. See, the goal was not for me to simply sign the dotted line, put a ring on my finger and said, I'm a married man. Now, I love marriage because, I'm not single anymore. So I like that. But at the end, marriage is a vehicle towards the girl because I want the girl, right? I want the girl. So translate that into salvation. Okay, you're saved, Jesus saves you, but then now you are walking. So the way that God, listen to this, the way God preserves you is in the manner that you and I walk with Him. What's the point? Here's the point. If you're struggling to walk with Christ, if you are struggling to be sanctified or set apart, if your worldview is not gradually or radically changing into the worldview of Jesus. Now, I don't know if you're saved or not, but all that I'm saying is that if you negotiate the trophy, remember at the beginning of the trophy? Why we're here? Why do we exist? Why do we take that next breath? Why did I get married? Why am I single? Why, all this, the why is very clear in the Bible. It's about the person of Christ. It's about the glory of God. So the way God keeps us, the way God, again, the church is kept and preserved is by understanding that the goal is not simply what happens after you die, it's what happens right now. And what happens right now has to be the sanctification.